Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Suresh Acharya. Our today's topic is ICBM. ICBM is a intercontinental ballistic missile, the land-based nuclear armed ballistic missile with a range of more than 35,000 missile or 5,000 5,600. Only the United States, Russia, and China failed the land-based missile of this range. These first ICBMs were developed by the Soviet Union in 1958. United States followed the next year, and China some 20 years later. The principal US ICBM is the silo-launched Mintiminian missile Submarine-launched ballistic missile with range comparable to ICBMs include the Trident missile developed by the United States and Britain, and several systematic developed by Russia and China and France. The distance earlier warning line Cold War communications network made up of more than 60 minutes rather than installation and extending about 4,800 km. It is called 3,000 miles from northwestern Alaska to eastern Baffin Island. The network served as a warning system for the United States and Canada that could detect verify the approach of aircraft. The aircraft intercontinental ballistic missile from the Soviet Union. Those installations which were constructed by US military on remote aesthetics tundra begin in the air in 1954. We managed around the cocked by US and conventional military personnel as an existing of the North American Air Defense Command NORAD, and the new line was contributed with several similar radar detections network such as penetrate earlier warning line which spanned with wide of South Indian Canada near the 14th 9th parallel, the mild Canada line which spanned the wide of Canada. 55th parallel, the US Navy Atlantic and Pacific barrier, as well as the sea parallel and rather than forest island in the North Atlantic and Greenland. The first phase of the DEW line became optional of July 31, 1957, and line was expanded to encapsule the Atlantic island, the Greenland, by 1961. The DEW line and other earlier warning installations were effective deterrents, agents, solvents, and aggressions during the Cold War. The society knew that any airstrike launched by them would be detected earlier. It out that the US Air Force could destroy most of their incoming bombers or ICBMs with fighter interceptors. The Soviets also known as that they would suffer considerable retaliation by the US Strategic Air Command, whose airborne nuclear armed bomber could be expected to several the first strike. The DEW line grew out of the study in earlier 1950s by scientists at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT), who found that the United States and Canada were vulnerable to a Soviet air attack from across North Pole. The US communications coming Western Electric, which was contributed by AT&T, was awarded the contraction and facilities construction of the line more than 25,000 workers. Many of them subalterns, builder rather sites road towards airplanes, hangars, residences, and Antarctic in the most of sparsely populated regions of North America. By the mid 1980s, again facilities improved in technologies such as the airborne warning and control systems and advanced detection systems. Together with dimension throughout the Soviet aggregations, Cold War 1985. The abnormal diamond. The types of the ICBMs: Congressive rocket, cruise missile, Thor rockets, Siemens Romo, the Throwback, Atlas, surface to air missile. This is a types of ICBMs. The Congressive rockets. Congressive rockets, alternative rockets developed by Sir William Congreve and the first used in 1806. It was an improvement over the rockets used by the Hyder Ali, Prince of Mysore, against the British in India in 1790s, used by both British Americans during the war 1812. The Congressive rocket boosting during the Battle of the Ypres. Harry, created by rockstar Red Graves, that inspired Franz Scott Key to compose the national anthem of the United States. Congreve rocket varied of weight 25 to 60 pounds, that is 11.4 to 27.2 kilograms, and they carry either in gravity. Cruise missile. The types of low-flying strategy. Guide missile. The German V-1 missile used World War II was the precursor of the cruise missile, which was developed by United States and the Soviet Union 1960 and 70s, capable carry the nuclear or conventional warhead. The cruise missile design have the very low radar cross section. They weight from 12,000 to 18,000 kilogram, that is 2,700 to 3,900 pounds. This Thrombwork is launched by cruise missile. The Soviet the power of land propeller troop object. Thor rocket. The missile essentially developed by the US Air Force and the intermediate range ballistic missile. It was subsequently modified to serve as a first stage of launch vehicle from surface. Superfight, the Thor missile force was withdrawn in 1963, propelled by liquid oxygen and kerosene. Basic, the rocket was 65 feet, that is 19.8 meter in length, with body diameter of 8 feet, 2.4 meter. For the space launching, their additional small auxiliary to strap it. The Thor long torque, the Thor advanced version, Thor space launch vehicle in 1966. The overall length in 70.5 feet, diameter of 8 feet. That is Simon Roman, born May 7, 1913, Salt Lake City, Utah, US. Died June 27 June 2016, Santa Monica. American engineer who made the notable contributions to electronics and was chief scientist 1954 to 1958 of US Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Program. Romo graduated from the University of Utah is earned PhD of Physics and Electrical Engineering from Caltech. From the next 10 years, how to work it from the General Electric Company, Schenectady, New York, developing microwave transactions and detection equipment. General Electronics. The aircraft company, Culver City, California, where advanced form control, radar navigations, computer and other aircraft electronic system. So all about the ICBM. Thank you.